Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, YouTube? And back with another video. I'm doing death, y'all. Okay, the video I'm new. Yeah, I probably do this story about author Sliky Slim Reed from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Cause the video I'm talk about his life in his, basic life, and why he started his movie called something Killing Campaign. So in Baton Rouge. So okay, Sliky Slim was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Yeah, he born in a as a kind of a poor, depressed neighborhood. I felt a lot of crime and violence and drugs. And so I think he started doing crime when he probably 14 or 12 years old. And so he's from the neighborhood, called the Balkanard Street, which is by ASU. I don't know how he was a part of the type of gang or something in Baton Rouge. And so let me see. I believe he part of this gang when he was probably 14 years old, and he started I see like crimes up to up to murder, robbery, assault, all type of stuff, man. And so he started to I think he involved with crime, when he was younger than when he started to I think involved in street life, how street life can be, doing stuff that could be like, bad stuff like drug selling, killing, pimping, anything that could be basically the street life and how he was involved in it. But and so I think it's Slim. I say he went at prison, the Gold prison. Back around the 1980s, I think. Probably back in the 80s, he went to prison for probably for taking murder and how he murdered somebody in back in the day. And so he was getting involved in a lot of stuff, how this, lifestyle could be a toxic lifestyle to when he was in it. But and so I believe that he was in there for murder. He, basically I say got out of prison back in around 2000 some. He get, back in 2000 or yeah, I probably say he got out of prison back in the day, how, on how he got time for things he did, but and so let me see. I think he went to California though. Yeah, I think his mama had, Canada did not approve his lifestyle, so he had. I think she sent to live with him in California. To where I think his brother was basically in the army, I guess. I don't know. I think he got influenced basically basically the Crip culture, how he was a Crip now, and so I think he got involved in college, the Royal Sister Crip, out there in California, and how he got involved in basically gang life too. How the gang life can be Bloods and Crips. How they do that stuff like that. But I think he was involved in this type of Crip lifestyle to where he was a Crip, and so he started changing the lifestyle to where he started rapping too. And so I think part of the rap good Baton Rouge called the Bible Policy back in the day. Yeah, he was a rapper too. And they started the I say like do like the album and stuff. He was part of basically the rapping in Baton Rouge, but and so I think he started to pursue a rap career at the time. So I think he started probably game banging. They rapping. I don't know. I think he started do both of them. How it could be a tragic move to do both. Game bang can be like a crime and how he rapping, but and so I think he started changing life back around 2001. And it's actually an interview to where he did an interview with somebody to where that I think for him hold on, I think him and his homeboys, his friends basically I say probably want to go to prior to California though. First they went to Texas and then went to California to meet some gangs out there and how they trying to do like a drug transaction, I don't know. And somehow one dude's basically was driving the car and how this car basically hit a 6 foot wheeler and how this car had crashed into the to this fifth wheeler car, and how his friends had died in the car besides him, and how he survived the attack. And so I think his friends had died, basically in a car crash, and how he had survived the car crash. But and so I think God trying to tell him to live right, man. So I think he's trying like live right, when he was living, how So I believe Sugar Slim has a choice to live right. I think God trying to tell him to live right. Do things for him. I think he's trying to like change his lifestyle. Change his lifestyle around to where he can live right. He can teach people, the youth and stuff. And so I think back around 2001, his friends had passed away. Yeah. So I feel like now he's doing his campaign in Baton Rouge called Stop the Killing campaign, to where he's trying to like basically reach the youth who's out there gang banging, do a lot of stuff that could be wrong, and how he's trying to like reach the youth now, reach the like so so I believe they trying so I believe they trying to like reach the youth to live right, to do better, but how he's trying to reach people in life and something on the Baton Rouge and basically all over the world, how how he's trying to reach people though. And so I feel like he got a lot of a chance to write on how he was how he was got involved with a lot of politics and stuff, and I think he was involved with the basically with the that's a Sterling case, with Baton Rouge, where he was killed by the officer of Baton Rouge. How this dude was killed, and so I think he's trying to like help people those in probably victim, someone that lost their sons and friends, basically to gun violence. How gun violence can be, a tough thing to deal with, especially if you are a parent, someone lost their kids to gun violence. How the gun violence can be a bad thing to deal with, But so yeah, I feel like he's on the right track though, basically to reach people in life, to reach his people in Baton Rouge, and how he's a legend out there. And so he was a legend to where he quit his lifestyle of gambling, in things dealing with in life, to where he was dealing with a lot of stuff in his life, and so and so I think I had read something to where he got so involved in it, basically street life, to where he tried to commit suicide at the time, by jumping out of windows and stuff, and how how this type of lifestyle can wear on him, to where he's trying to like live right, somehow it can get him to have him drop into lifestyle of crime, how crime can be a tough one to do, but and so I think he got tired of lifestyle, of basically doing things he did in the streets, how he was, basically I said a lot of stuff can have him sent to prison. So yeah, man. Yeah, I read something on the my phone to where he tried to commit suicide at a time, to where he was on drugs, bad, on marijuana, PCP, all type of stuff, man. How us, on how drugs can affect his, basically mindset. How mindset was basically had shifted to him trying to commit suicide, but and so I think trying to basically live long, on how he trying to live longer to see his family grow up, but but I feel like Sugar Slim was a legend, in Baton Rouge. I did Baton Rouge. How Baton Rouge is a small area. Is I did a lot of videos about Baton Rouge people, like rappers who were like Boosie, everybody who basically I said look to him, as a basically as an OG though, OG who do someone who were known out there, but so I think he was a a well known G out there, Baton Rouge, how they basically look up to him though, but so I think after Cecily Reed, is an OG, he's a as a as an activist for people that that Baton Rouge city, and how he's trying to like teach people in life to be better people, youth, how youth can be better in life, how you know Yeah, I say trying to influence the youth to do better in school, and live by the basically how they should live. It's about by having a good lifestyle to where they can do well in life to proceed and grow with. So I think Arthur Cecil Reed will all be a legend, in OG. So much you like, comment in, and show us a peace. I'm out here. Take care. Peace.